Okay, welcome everyone to the induction ceremony for Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society. You can see that we have a lot of chapters participating this afternoon tonight from all over the country, 22 chapters. So welcome to everyone. My name's Eileen Merberg and I'm the Executive Director of Alpha Lambda Delta, and I'll be facilitating the ceremony, and co-facilitating with me is Dr. Carlia Brunel. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Congratulations. I'm Carlia Burnell, and I'm at St. Anselm College. I'm an advisor there and on the board of directors.
Great. Okay. Let me give you a little idea of what we're going to do for the next 20 or so minutes. This does not take a real long time, and we should wrap up in about 30 minutes or so. So we are going to go through our process of inducting all of our members. It includes a pledge, and you're going to see your name on the screen. Then I'm going to show a pretty brief video from our board of directors. Carlia is in it, welcoming all new members to Alpha Lambda Delta. I'll then talk a little bit about some of the major benefits at the national level. And then Carlia will talk a little bit about just how you can benefit locally at your chapter. If you do choose to get involved, some of the things that some examples of chapter activities and the importance of getting involved if you'd like. Then right before we close is going to be really important information I'm going to share. You might want to take a screenshot or get a phone out and take a picture. It's going to be information about any membership material and all the plans. Every chapter handles it differently in terms of how you'll get your certificates and pins and your membership material. So I'll share some screens that relate to all the 22 chapters participating tonight, and then we will close it up. So let us go ahead and get started. Alpha Lambda Delta honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education, to promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning. ALD assists students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society.
Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Maria Leonard. It soon became a national organization as chapters were established at Purdue University in 1926 and at DePauw University in 1927. Growth of the society has continued with over 400 chapters recognized. These candidates, who are now presented for induction, have attained the high standard required of Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both your institution and Alpha Lambda Delta for their notable achievement in scholarship.
I'm seeing in Slack that maybe somebody couldn't hear. I hope it's just the one person and they fix it, but please let us know. It seems that some people can't hear. Can you hear me okay, Carlia?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
hear
so
me?
I think it might just be a setting on their part. So, okay, sorry, we'll continue. We are here to inform the inductees concerning our organization and ask them to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our name stand for the Greek words Aleloi Lampedia Diadocesin, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of the candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation on which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage. The light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge, white represents the search for truth, and gold represents the strong base of honor. These, our three colors, symbolize the standards held by members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and art, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of others, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and the philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
We now wish to induct individually the students who have earned the privilege of becoming members of your chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. So we're going to start with reciting the pledge, and wherever you are, we'd ask that you stay muted, and you can read along with me. You can read it aloud wherever you are if you want, or just read along quietly with me, whatever you choose. But this is the Alpha Lambda Delta pledge. I accept membership into Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. Okay. So what we're going to do now is share everybody's names, and it's going to be in alphabetical order by chapter. And so what we're going to ask you to do is when you see your name, if you could type the words "I accept" into chat, that it is your acceptance of the pledge that we just read. So again, when you see your name, type "I accept" into the chat. Carlia's music playing. I just want to check if can people hear music? Carlia, did you hear music?
Yes, yes, I can hear music. Yep.
Just now I'm getting nervous about the sound, so I gotta make sure it works. Carly, are you there?
Oh, yes, I am. Right.
You're on.
You have now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on the 7th day of May, 2026. Congratulations, everyone.
Woo.
May you find in the years ahead the rewards of the educated person: imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have acceptance in your dealings with all persons, generosity in giving to those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Okay. So, Carlia, let's mute ourselves and go off.
Okay.
Congratulations and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
On behalf of Alpha Lambda Delta, I'd like to congratulate you on your induction into a community that honors your hard work, celebrates your potential, and supports your journey ahead.
By accepting membership, you are entering a truly global community.
Being inducted into Alpha Lambda Delta isn't just about good grades. It's about grit, growth, and believing in yourself, even when it's hard.
May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
For most of you, you probably expected this. For a lot of students, they had come into college with high expectations, goals for themselves, and the ability and the preparation to succeed. Congratulations to you, but I'd like to speak to the other half of the room. Typically, our inductions about the other half of the room lands where I did, where I started college without a lot of goals and without a lot of confidence and without a lot of college preparation. And so achieving success in college was a huge deal for me. Getting that first semester GPA solidified that I was in the right spot that I could achieve alongside the other college students. And I hope that you take this moment to celebrate your hard work and to acknowledge the fact that you're in the room. You're here.
We encourage you to get involved with your chapter and take time to explore the resources and perks available on the ALD website. Look for opportunities that strengthen your skill and allow you to give back to your community.
I want to take a moment to talk about why getting involved in Alpha Lambda Delta is more than just joining another organization. It's about stepping into your excellence early in your college journey. As a member, you'll gain access to leadership opportunities, exclusive scholarships, and meaningful service projects that not only look great on a resume, but truly help you grow.
This is just the beginning. ALD is more than an honor. It's a foundation for leadership, service, and lifelong learning.
We are excited to celebrate you with the various scholarships and perks we offer to our lifelong members. Whether you need to fund your dream school, internship, or a gap year, we are here for you.
I would encourage you to take part in your chapter's events, service opportunities, and connections.
Whether you're aiming to lead, serve, or to grow your skills, or to find a place with like-minded peers, there's a place for you.
So I encourage you, don't just wear the honor, live it. Get involved, lead a project, join a committee, represent something greater than yourself.
You've proven that you belong here. You've earned this.
Your legacy of excellence starts here. Welcome to ALD.
Kuan Yin.
Bienvenidos.
Falcha.
Bienvenuto in familia.
Salam alaikum.
Bienvenidos.
Congratulations and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Okay, great. I'm just going to address some issues coming up in chat. So yeah, sorry if there was confusion around the global chapter. It's a fairly new concept for us that global is a number of chapters that where we don't have. So there's Penn West Online, that's part of the global chapter, University of Phoenix, a few others, sorry if I'm missing any, but your name was there, but it was just under the global. Okay, let me, while I'm here, before I go back to the PowerPoint and show the membership material slides, let me just point out a few things about our, the benefits that I said I'd mention. So I just want to point out 4 web pages really quickly. The main one is nationalald.org. just chock full of information and resources and lots of different things that hopefully help you and guide you and are resources for you as you move through undergrad and lifetime. The benefits are there for life. So we're at nationalald.org. So that's the first page. Then I'm just going to quickly review just three of the many things. So the first one is scholarship. So that's a common question and a popular resource and benefit that you can apply for scholarships. Of course, not everybody can win a scholarship, but you're certainly encouraged to apply for our scholarships. The deadlines are always February 15th. So just peruse that page. You've got lots of time to think about applying next February. So that's at our scholarship page. The other benefit is that I like to highlight is called ALD Perks. This is maybe what it sounds like, perks and discounts. It's a unique program just for Alpha Lambda Delta. Pretty robust variety of discounts and perks for you as a member. It's an app on your phone, or you could just use the website if you don't want it on your phone. But it's a resource for just tons of different discounts and on things that you're already spending money on, food and health and wellness and travel and movie tickets and all sorts of things. So you should definitely opt into this. You do need to opt in. It's not like something that's just going to appear in your email or phone. You do need to register for it. It's free. It comes with membership. You get it. Why not? But go to ALD Perks and register for it. Check it out. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but it is a benefit to you. And then the last one I like to highlight is our Leadership Certificate series. This is an online program, self-paced. You could take your time and learn a lot about leadership skills and career readiness skills. There's 12 different topics. You could do it at your own pace. And if you complete 10 out of the 12 topics, you can be nationally certified. You get your name listed on our website. So check that out. It is also something you do need to opt into. It's here for you whenever you want it, but you do need to enroll in it. And again, it's free. It comes with your membership. Okay, from current slide, okay, so those are the three benefits I just mentioned. The other three, I do like to mention that I won't necessarily put in, I wasn't showing on the website, is just a lot of career development resources, some educational partners you might want to check out, and then our store. So check out nationalald.org/store, where you can purchase merchandise and swag, hoodies, t-shirts, all sorts of things, including honor regalia. So that might be something that you are interested in. We would love additional follows on our social media. We're pretty active on Instagram. And in fact, I hope it's there. A few minutes ago, there should have been a post welcoming all of you. All of your institutions should have been named in a post. I sure hope it posted. So we'd love you to go over to Instagram and check that out and follow us if you can. We're really hoping for 10,000 followers soon. You guys could put us over the top right now. Well, maybe not. If everybody followed, we might be close. So yes, there was a post a few minutes ago. Okay. So not every chapter distributes certificates and pins, but I believe all the chapters participating tonight, I know for sure that there are certificates and pins for each of you. A custom-made certificate with your name on it and your school and the date of the induction. And it's a lovely certificate, and then a little insignia pin, lapel pin, or whatever you call them. Okay, so the next couple slides are going to be important if you want to just sort of follow along. Again, remember that it's really varies among chapters, how they handle it. There's a lot of chapters participating in the ceremony tonight that we're calling what we call reactivating chapters. So Central Michigan's one, University of Oregon, you'll see them. We're thrilled to be reactivating those chapters. So what we're doing for those is you're just going to get a certificate and pin mailed to you. So you're going to get it in the mail. Otherwise, it's probably going to go to your campus with your campus advisor to be distributed in the fall. So if you do see a name in an email, that's your chapter advisor. Okay, so that's the first one. Florida State's reactivating. Global is going to be mailed to you. Heidelberg will be on campus and Jackson State will be on campus. The certificates will be distributed on campus. So there's those 4. Oregon State, the big thing I want to mention about Oregon State, if you're here from Oregon State, is they changed the plan midway through. So we are going to mail home your certificates, but we didn't ask you for your correct address. So because this was a last minute change as of like yesterday. So if you're from Oregon State, if you could just go back to AMP and make sure that the address is correct, that there's an address there where you'll be in the summer. That way it gets to the right place. Okay, Samford, Simmons, Southern Methodist, some distributed in the fall. All 4 of these are reactivating chapters, so you're going to have it mailed home directly to you, and we asked for your address, so we're all good there. And so Global is all getting mailed. So Global, because we weren't sure who was going to be on what campus, for the Global chapter, it's just going to come to you in the mail. And last but not least is Southern Mississippi, Incarnate Word, and University of Washington. So all mailed directly to you. Okay. I am going to switch over to Carlia. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 3 more. My bad. Oh, I was looking at the alphabet and the W. Sorry about that. Utica, Valley City, and Youngstown. Sorry. So I'll take a second here for you to be able to get this information. Youngstown, the Youngstown already had their ceremony on campus, but if you might be here because you missed it, or maybe you're just here even if you went. But your certificates are on campus now. Okay. Oh, I'm on my own slides. Let me just share. This is all being recorded. You're going to get a link to this recording. If you missed anything in the ceremony in the last 20 minutes, you can go back onto YouTube. You're going to get that link tonight. And you can just go to YouTube and go find your name. You can find the whole thing is going to be on YouTube within the hour. So you can download your own PDF certificate if you want. If you would like to have your own electronic version of it to put up on LinkedIn or whatever, you can download your own certificate as well as get the printed one. Okay, so now it's Carlia's turn to talk a little bit about the campus involvement.
So congratulations and welcome to your chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. And I would encourage you all to get involved in some way. This experience will be what you make of it. You can, simply add it to your resume, but I encourage you to take one step forward, whether you choose to get involved to attend the National Leadership Summit in October, which is fabulous, but take a look at what your chapter does. You might engage, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about what our chapter does as examples, but you might choose to engage in some academic events. These could be study sessions. These could be reaching out to first-year students and running study sessions. There are community service projects. Take a look at some of those. There are social events on campus. This is just a really great way to meet like-minded students, right? To engage with like-minded students and to step out of your normal routine and meet people from across campus. Career programs are a very popular one, whether they be your chapter may sponsor resume writing or networking programs. So see if your chapter sponsors any of those. And if they don't, get involved and maybe bring to your chapter ideas that you may have of how to make your chapter active. Fundraisers in St. Anselm, we do a service and a fundraiser in which we help out with our city marathon, which is a great social event. It's a great fundraiser and it's a great service event as well. Social events are really popular, and physical and mental health programs as well. Get involved with your meetings. If your meetings are open, go check out and see what your chapter officers are working on and just get engaged there. Leadership, one of my favorite events that our chapter does is, as Eileen was talking about with the ALD national certification or even the career conversations, is we'll throw watch parties. So it's a great way to get people together and to work on that leadership certification together. It's always fun to watch one of those modules and then to engage in conversation after. So, and you're all working towards the same goal. So those are just some examples, but I encourage you all to check out what your chapter is doing, get involved with that, meet new people. And if you find that your chapters, could be doing some more, step up to a leadership position and engage. So, and I hope to see some of you in October in San Antonio at our National Leadership Conference.
Great. Thank you so much, Carly. And I'm glad you said that. It's a good segue to all those reactivating chapters, which are a lot of you here today, where there is no chapter advisor yet because we're just getting it reactivated. We asked the question, if you recall, when you first joined, if you'd be interested in a leadership role. If you answered yes or maybe, you will be contacted. So we need to just sort of close up our annual year through May. And then at some point in June or July, we're going to email everybody who said yes and get you all going. So if you're wondering about that, like what's going on with my chapter, like Florida State and University of Oregon and all the ones I mentioned, we will be in touch about getting that chapter going again. So great. Thank you so much. I've been, Carly, if you want to help me sort of catch up with chat as well, I'm actually going to wrap up the ceremony though. That does conclude our induction ceremony. What I'll do is I'll stop the recording and then answer some questions if you have. But thank you so much for attending. If you're here as family members, thanks for being here. I'm not sure, there might be some chapter advisors here. Welcome, but especially to all the students who are inducted, congratulations. We're so happy to have you as members. Thank you for joining the organization. We hope you have a lifetime of benefit. So thanks for being here.